Just in time for a quick headshot from X's. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to apologize for the slight delay. We were waiting for the players to ready up, and then, I mean, I wasn't quite ready when they actually managed to ready up. Glaze, Tom, Dragonfly. Yeah. Chiming back with frags of their own. Bialy not incredibly happy about that. It's now going to be all on Sobel to try and get something done in a 1-on-3. He was actually in a 1-on-4 and now brings it back to a 1-on-2 situation with 40 HP remaining. Torben and Stout left alive to try and bring this one to a halt. Sobel trying to change his position, actually dealing a lot of damage on Torben. Both players somewhat low on HP here. He managed to find the bomb, managed to pick it up. It looks like he's going to try and make his way back towards the B bomb site. Bomb will get planted. Stone spotting his opponent. Sobel actually already doing a great job, and he takes even more damage off of Stone without going down just yet. Stone slowly but surely making a move on the high ground. Sobel should be realizing this soon enough, but unfortunately doesn't quite catch him on the edge of his eyesight. Stone will get the final frag, but Sobel in a 1-on-4. He managed to get 3. He managed to get the bomb down. A bit more than you could have asked for him, but he managed to get it done regardless. That's what it's all about. Fragsters still managed to pick up the pistol, but with that bomb plant, MIKSTURA, they are going to go for a force buy for this one. As you can see, we got 3 AK-47s in play and 2 Desert Eagles, X's and Loss, dropping those AKs and making sure that the rest of their players can get a bit of utility behind it as well. It's down up close personal. Beautiful timing on the flashbang. Good teamwork. It's down going for the aggression. Finds the frag here on Loss. It's a good kill coming in from Sobel. Lomu with the aggression here, connecting on Sobel. A good trade. Still favors Fragsters for now. Bomb has been dropped over here by the bottom of the staircase. And it does look like MIKSTURA are gonna try and make a move in towards the A bomb site. We still got 2 defenders on the A bombs. Well, actually just 1. Well, Lomu gonna make a move over towards the connect area. And 1 player, that's Dragonfly on that quick flank in towards T connector. Torben with a long distance tap work on the FAMAS connecting here on Bialy. X's now last man standing with a Deagle and a Dream. Does not have Kevlar. Here's the players making a move all around him, but there's absolutely nothing he can do. Lomu will eventually shut him down for the double. Dragonfly just throwing the weapons around, making sure that they can all pick one up. That will be Fragsters picking up their second round. But I will have to say, sorry, that it's a good question posed in the chat. Who do you guys think will win? And I'm a bit split, because as someone else mentioned in the chat, well, we have 2 stand-ins on Fragsters. So Lomu and Glaze both standing in. And obviously that means that they haven't had as much time to practice with the players as they potentially would have liked. But I'll have to say though, Frederick Lomu, a brilliant player and a beautiful name as well. Frederick, that's a gorgeous name. Am I too much? I think I'm too much. I'll tone it down a bit. Does look pretty good for Lomi in this one as well. He does manage to get the doubles down with a double of his own. And Sobel, once again, last man standing, just like in the pistol, and once again in a 1-on-4. Fragsters picking up their third round as well. MIKSTURA should be on an eco for this one. Sobel actually buying a bit too more than I probably would have expected him to do. Using 1700. They are going to be on the fourth round. Fourth round losing bonus after this one. It's down once again with the aggression. Lomi. Again, a nice triple frag. As I said, a brilliant player with a brilliant name. He shows at least the player portion of it right here. He's on 7 kills after 4 rounds. And yes, indeed, MIKSTURA. The name MIKSTURA actually means mixture. So yes, they are a mixed team, but some of these players have been playing for quite some time. They've been playing together for quite a while now. And even on MIKSTURA, they've played together for quite some time. So even though they are a mix, I would slightly favor it towards them. But Fragsters, we can't really count them out. We can never count out Fragsters. I've said it many of times before, Dragonfly, a very underrated AWP player. Unfortunately, doesn't really get anything out of this position over by the server. Exus, that's a good kill on Lomi. Quick trade coming his way from Glaze. Lus, with the aggression, finds the frag guns down to just 2 HP, and Glaze will eventually shut him down. Sydney, last man standing in a 1-on-2 situation. Glaze, one of the 2 stand-ins here for Fragsters. Now on just... well, now on the triple kill for this one is what I was trying to say. Lomi and Glaze, the 2 former tricked players. They've been without a team for a bit. Now they're helping out here on Fragsters. Well, this closed qualifier. Sydney up close towards the site. Does manage to get the bomb down, and a frag in this 1-on-2 situation, but Glaze will eventually shut him down for the quad kill in the round. That will be another round on the board now for Fragsters, making it 5-0. With that bomb planted, obviously means that MIKSTURA, they will have enough money to buy up once more. Lomi. Must find the frag on Bialy. Dragonfly with the AWP posted up. Finds one on Sobel. Exus. Trading back. It's back to a 3-on-3 situation now. Slightly favoring MIKSTURA in terms of HP. Not by a lot though. It's a good reactional shot coming in from Stown. Loss will trade out with Dragonfly. Loss finds the double now. Stown is now last man standing with that AWP, trying to find an angle. The bomb about to go down, and Loss A big triple in this 3-on-3. And finally, MIKSTURA find their first round on the ball. MIKSTURA finally finding their first round is set. They've managed to keep the economy somewhat tight here for Fragsters, meaning that Fragsters, even though they have enough money to buy up for this round, they have all their money in their hands. Glaze forced out of position with that molly. Try and find a new angle. Gonna reposition himself in towards the pop dog position. Eventually gonna get dealt with though. Just find one for his effort. Quick trade coming his way from Loss. 1-for-1 trade, and only just 30 seconds left on the clock here as MIKSTURA, they are going to go for the aggression. Oh, X is missing his opportunity. As the molly goes down, Dragonfly trying to find an angle of his own. Smoke out, push up towards Oil. The spray down almost connecting here, Sobel taking a bit of damage. The bomb will get planted. Over by the default position, Sobel does manage to find one. Torben, Lumme, and Stown. In unison, they find kills all across the board. Stown finding the final frag for the round for the double. The bomb will indeed get defused, even though there's no kit on Lumme. Plenty of time still. And even if he didn't have the time, his two teammates had kits and could have gone for the defuse instead. But indeed, Fragsters right back in the lead where they belong, apparently. At least that's what it looks like at this point. 6-1. Off to a solid start on the CT side of Train. Once again, to remind you guys, in case you've forgotten already. Not to make you feel bad or anything, because I actually did after that extended break. MIKSTURA picked Train. It's their map choice. Fragsters decided to go with Nuke. And third and final map, if we get the file, will be Cache. If we take a look at the statistics for this one, the core statistics, that means 3 players or more on the team in the past 3 months. And MIKSTURA have only played this map 4 times. But obviously some of the players have played it quite a bit more on other lineups. Out of those 4 times, they've won 50%. Fragsters have played it 6 times in the last 3 months with the core. They've won 70%. Map 2, Nuke. As set, 70% win rate for Fragsters. MIKSTURA have only played it 2 times with this lineup. Well, the core lineup at least. Third and final map, if we get that far, will be Cache. A map that Fragsters have played 5 times in the last 3 months, but they haven't won it once. MIKSTURA setting up for the execute in towards that B bomb site, and they are gonna make them move in towards it. We'll get the bomb down as well. It's Fragsters caught behind enemy lines, caught behind the smokes on the backside of the bomb site. Lumme, Dragonfly finding one each. Exus pushing up a bit further. Glaze will shut him down. That's a good frag coming in on Loss from Dragonfly, and Stown with the final one for the round. 4 players staying alive once more. That will be another round on the board for Fragsters. MIKSTURA having issues finding the rounds, having issues stringing rounds together. They've only gotten one thus far. Fragsters, even though they take some economical damage in most of these rounds, they still manage to get the rounds on the board. I do want to point out though, economical damage is pretty important here for MIKSTURA. It means that as long as they can keep the economy low here from Fragsters, they still have a chance of getting back into the game. Down with the opening frag. A lot of damage dealt towards the second player on Sydney as well. Again, MIKSTURA on the Desert Eagles. It's pretty much an eco here. They got some upgraded pistols, but that's it. Now holding on to their money so they can buy up completely for the next one. X is holding on to 3,000 for that AWP. Even if he doesn't have enough, then Lost does. Dragonfly charming in with a frag of his own. So we're spotting a player over towards camera. Or stop sign, whatever you want to call it. He won't be able to get anything done as Glaze will eventually shut him down. Glaze with a double, Dragonfly with a double of his own. And down, he finds one. 8th round on the board now for Fragsters. 8-1. Fragsters off to a brilliant start on the CT side. I saw someone in the chat asking if terrain is heavy CT-sided. It's not heavy CT-sided, but it is still CT-sided, statistically. It is one of those maps that one could argue that it's a bit balanced. It's definitely a bit more balanced now than it has ever been. That certainly makes it a bit interesting. X is posted up and ready with the AWP. He finds a double loss. He gets one. It's now going to be all on Torben and Dragonfly. And in the meantime, MIKSTURA, they're going to go for the rotation back towards the B-bomb site. They should be able to make their way over there before anyone posts up with a threat. Torben, that's a great double. To bring it back around, there's a player up close towards the connector area. That's going to be Sobel. So I'm looking to find the frag here. Sobel taking damage. He's down to just 2 HP now. Bialy still sitting on the back of the side, still trying to close this one down. Does manage to find the frag on Dragonfly. Torben moving in closer towards the side, masking his drop with a few shots, but Bialy gets the double. That indeed will be the second round on the board now for MIKSTURA. Well, to be honest, we don't really have to argue it. If we say top 50 teams on this map, which is terrain, it's 54% CT-sided. Thanks to HLTV for the stats. It's great. One of the new stat features. Some map stats. It seems to be working out just fine. Good kill coming in from Sobel, but Stout. Such a strong position. He finds the frag on Sobel. A good trade. Now the rest of the players, they're getting caught before they even make a move in towards the site. It's going to push above the smoke here. They are going to make their way back towards the A-bomb site, but Dragonfly over behind the red train. He connects on loss. Stown going for the rotation. That's a quick reaction. Good reactional shot, trying for even more. Switching over to the M4. Pushing up close towards the side, and will find the frag on Sydney. Stown with the hero plays. He catches a triple for his efforts. Again, an economical reset. Another round on the board for Fragsters and MIKSTURA in a world of pain on the T side. Now, MIKSTURA lining up for what seems to be an Ivy hit. It's a force buy for them. Decent timing on that nade, dealing a good chunk of damage on Bialy. Once again, a bit of a slow start to the round here for MIKSTURA. They are finally going to make a move in towards the side itself. Bialy finds the opening frag, but Stown, Glaze, and Dragonfly, they all answer back. It's now going to be all on Sobel. He falls to Stown as well, holding down the fort on the A-bomb site like it was nothing. Double digits now for Fragsters. Again, off to a brilliant start here on the CT side of terrain. Torben with the opening frag. Lummet chiming in with one of his own. Bialy connects. Will trade out. But again, it's an eco here for MIKSTURA. Obviously, not much they can do. Bialy does manage to get the double kill. One of the kills on an SMG as well. That's going to give him a bit more money to work with. He's just sitting right above 5,000. So still not the greatest amount of money here. And still another round on the board for Fragsters. Just 2 rounds remaining for this first half here on terrain. Map chosen by MIKSTURA, and they're certainly facing difficulties. Now MIKSTURA setting up for an executing towards the B-bomb site. 2 defenders on the immediate site. That's a great reaction coming in from Bialy. We've still got Lummet up close towards the site itself. Aggression coming through from Sydney. They'll take him down, but a quick trade from Dragonfly. Oh, with the molly. Should do the trick, and indeed it will. Switching right back to the AWP. Double opts for the retake. That's not something we see that often. Slowly but surely making their way closer towards the side. Exus finds one. Dragonfly with a quick trade, but Exus... he connects for the double in this 2-on-2 situation, and MIKSTURA finally finding their third round on the board. Sobel with the opening frag, a lot of damage dealt to Sydney and Sobel. Dragonfly, good reaction on the AWP, finds the double as he doubles down and takes care of Sydney. Lum is still trying to find the angles here. He spots a player up on top of the T-connector train. That's Exus. Exus does manage to find one before he gets traded out. Lost now, last man standing on just 10 HP. And indeed, the final round for the first half will go in favor of Fragsters as they bring it to a 12-3 scoreline. Fragsters off to a brilliant start here on train. MIKSTURA, not so much. At this point, we are just waiting for the players to ready up so we can get the second half started. Again, it is a best of 3. It is an elimination match. Meaning that the loser of this one will be down and out. The winner of this one will go through to meet. Who are they meeting? That's the question. Let me find that information real quick. I think I've said it a couple of times, but my memory is horrible. The winner of this one will move through and meet a Valiance in roughly 5 hours from now. We do have 2 more best of 3s coming up right after this one. And after this one, it's going to be X-Space Soldiers versus XCOM right here on this channel. And later on tonight, in roughly 5 hours from now, it will be a Valiance versus the winner of this match. So a lot of Counter-Strike still to be played. And obviously, I'm hoping that at least some of you guys will follow along for the ride. Bomb will get planted over on that A-bomb side. Bit of an open plant, actually. Torben going for the aggression. He finds the frag in towards connector. That's so massive. Eventually, he will get taken down by Lost, but it's down to a 2-on-5. Scratch that. Bialy answering back with the USP. Turns it back around. Still not down and out. Lummy. Good reactional shot to Bialy. Still looking for the frag on Lost and will find it. Lummy with a double. A double for Glaze. The 2 stand-ins doing God's work right now for Fragsters. A quick tell on the scoreboard. I'll show you that they are sitting towards the top of it, both of them. Let's take a quick look, actually. We do have Lummy sitting at the very top on 18, 17 for Down, 16 for Dragonfly, Glaze on 15, Torben on 9. On the other side is 10 for Bialy, 9 for Loss and Exus, and Sobel on 8, Sydney on just 4. Glaze finds the opening frag for this one as well. Dragonfly connects with the AK-47. Gets the double. Looking for even more. It's going to be all on Sobel. It's an eco here for MIKSTURA. Should be easy pickings for Fragsters. Certainly seems like that's exactly the case. Sobel holding on towards connector. Try and see if he can find an exit frag, but it's not gonna happen. Stown just toying with his prey. (14-3). Just 2 more rounds in favor of Fragsters, and they will take the victory over the Polish mixed, I guess, MIKSTURA. Should stay away from punts and just focus on the game instead. Fragsters are setting up for what seems to be a fast hit towards the A-bomb site, and indeed it is. Two players making a move out from upper. Exus does manage to find one, takes a good chunk of damage in the process, but Sobel connecting on Stown in the meantime. Aggression coming in from Glaze, but he'll fall to Sobel as well. Finally looking up ever so slightly here for MIKSTURA, but the question is it a bit too little, a bit too late? A 2-on-5 situation. Gonna be a tough task here for Lumme and Dragonfly to clutch this one out. Lumme getting dinked down to just 10. We'll trade out as he finds the headshot. X is taking even more damage from that molly. Sitting on the back of us, of the site, over towards old bomb train. It's Bialy, and on the flank it's going to be Lus. MIKSTURA do manage to find yet another round. $14-4. Fragsters going to be on a single eco, and after that they will have enough money to buy up completely for the next round. Obviously doing the right thing if you ask me. Holding on to some of their money. Lost taking a bit of damage from the Desert Eagle. And they're in such a massive lead. By the way that MIKSTURA have played thus far, it does not look likely that they are gonna be capable of making this comeback a reality. It makes it a bit tougher now as Glaze finds a good headshot on the Desert Eagle. Bialy still looking for some. He will eventually find it. X is chiming in with one of his own. Stown trying to find an angle with the Desert Eagle as well. Forced out of position as he takes a good chunk of damage. In the meantime, the bomb actually getting planted over towards the B-bomb site. Lumme connecting the frag on Sobel. Two players by the summit position. Exus and Sydney, they find one each. It's going to be all on Stown. He's low on HP as I said. And eventually Bialy will shut him down. 3 players surviving, but again a decent amount of economical damage dealt here from Fragsters. And now, as I said, Fragsters will have enough money to buy up completely. At this point, the economical damage doesn't really matter too much, considering how far ahead Fragsters are and the fact that they just need 2 rounds to close this one out. Oh, I love it. It's one of those small things, and it didn't actually do anything in this round, but it's so clever, because time and time again we see players sitting in that exact position, just waiting to drop down to pot. And that nade, I've seen it getting dropped multiple times where it actually deals so much damage. Oh, this wasn't one of them. Still an interesting nade to toss. First frag for the round goes in favor of Glaze as he connects on Bialy. Bialy, the top fragger for MIKSTURA, goes down very early into this round. Sydney having a few issues connecting the frag in towards Pop Dog. Fragsters. Once again, it looks like they are lining up for a late execute over towards the B bomb side. Every single player slowly but surely making a move back towards B. Exus. It's a good kill on Stown. Sobel. Important frag here on Torben as well. The player's still caught behind the smokes. Exus, he's not done yet with the AUG. It's all on Lumme and Dragonfly. We've seen these two in the same position before. This time around, Lost posted up with the AWP. He catches one. It's now gonna be all on Dragonfly. He goes down right before the round ends. And he needs to praise himself lucky for that. Had he gone down after the round ended, that would have been him without money for this round. And him without being able to buy up for the next round either. So obviously, pretty important that he dies before the timer runs out. It's something that I don't see a lot of teams actually utilizing on the CT side. If they go for a hunt and the timer is already running low, why not try and make it even more hurtful for their opponents? This time around, Fragsters lining up for a fast split. 3 players over towards A, 2 over towards B, but they're gonna get shut down nice and easy. Sobel holding on to the B bomb site for the double. MIKSTURA slowly but surely etching their way back into the game, but let's be honest. It's not looking great. Furthermore, right after Virtus Pro's loss in this close qualifier, they've announced that they cease competition. You can read more about that over on Twitter at Virtus Pro. One word. I'm definitely going to be looking into that in the upcoming break to see what's going on with that. Initial frag for this round in the favor of MIKSTURA. Stone answering back though. Needs to be careful about the high grounds. Bialy finds one from the high grounds, but now his position is known, and now he needs to be careful, but it's got to be all on Lumme. He gets taken down by Loss. Once again, only 2 players surviving here for MIKSTURA, so once more, economical damage dealt, but there's so much economy on MIKSTURA. It's not going to matter, and as I said, if Fragsters pick up 1 more round, they are going to be on map point. If they pick up 2 more, they will take the victory. Again, fast aggression in towards the A-bomb side. This time around, it's going to be Stone to get the double opening. Frags a bit of a dink through the edge of that bomb, or the red train, sorry. Dealing some damage on Sydney. Eventually, he's going to go down to Lumme. This could be it. They're going to ask Chief if it indeed is it. MIKSTURA. I'll try their absolute greatest to bring this one back. It's a good start of doing so as Sobel connects on Torben. X's, that's a quick frag on Down. Lumme peeks right back out, dealing a lot of damage. Eventually finds the frag on Sobel. It's going to be all on X's. Sitting on the bomb, but it's not going to happen. Lumme shuts him down and out. 15-8. Fragster sitting on map point. And the first map on this best of 3 series. Oh, X's. What an absolute monster. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Quick reaction as ever. He's completely blinded. He still finds the frag. That's pretty good. pretty strong showing. Dragonfly will trade back with Bialy as he goes for aggression through T connector. A 1-for-1 trade. Just around a minute left on the clock. Still a good amount of time to work with here for Fragsters. So they are going to go for a bit of a rotation. Again, it does look like they might be considering a move over towards the B bomb site. Molly, good timing on it. We'll hold them at bay for at least a bit longer. Exus, oh please. Go for the aggression, he does! I love Exus for it. That's a good kill on Dragonfly. Finds the quick scope on Down as well. Pretty much a no-scope. Oh, Exus, what an absolute genius. 9th round for MIKSTURA. But again, it just feels like it's a bit too little, a bit too late. Obviously, there's still a chance for them to bring this one back and take it into OT. Granted, it is a slight chance. Don't really expect that happening. But frags in favor of MIKSTURA. It's a bit of a force buy here from Fragsters. Not really much to show for this force buy. They don't even have Kevlar on the players. They just got some upgraded pistols. They haven't been able to deal any damage to any of their opponents just yet. Will they be able to do that at all? The answer is absolutely no. A clean round, a completely clean round in fact for MIKSTURA. Not losing any players and not taking any damage. Quote unquote, just 5 more rounds. Still seems like a bit of a tall task here for MIKSTURA. But at least they're on the right track. Already a pretty solid comeback. They don't have any room for mistakes. First frag in favor of MIKSTURA once more. This time around it's a loss. Connecting on Glaze, a bit of damage dealt towards Down as well. Again, it's an eco here, so don't really expect much from Fragsters. And indeed, they are going to get shut down nice and easy. Another clean round for MIKSTURA. But again, as I said, it doesn't really matter, because one mistake, one round in favor of Fragsters, and Fragsters will close it out here on Terrain. I'll have to say, great comeback already. Bit unfortunate that it went 12-3 for the half, and Fragsters managed to pick up the initial 2 for this second half. Otherwise, this could have been a different story. Again, I like this. It's very interesting. Again, it doesn't really deal any damage in this round, but it's still an interesting little nade. And if anyone is lining up for the smokes, they'll definitely take some damage from it. Yeah, I can make a ton of jokes about the Danish choke, but I haven't been told to keep it PG, but I like my job. I want to keep it. So, just scratch that. Get my mind out the gutter. To get back to focus at the game at hand instead. Very slow start to the round here for Fragsters. Only 30 seconds left on the clock. This is a full buy for them. They got the AKs and the utility, and they are going to go for a bit of a fake in towards the B bomb site, but it will be an A hit, and now soon enough they will realize, and indeed there's only one defender close towards the bomb site, and that's going to be Bialy. He takes care of Torben, but a quick trade coming his way, and now Dragonfly connecting on Sydney in towards Connector. It's going to be a 3-on-3 situation. Glaze is low on HP, but the bomb will get planted. Now MIKSTURA setting up for a potential retake. X has taken some damage. Stown needs to be careful. It's also a player making a move in towards the pop dog position. That's going to be Sobel. He connects on Stown. Glaze, as I said, very low on HP. Dragonfly, that's a quick shot coming in from X's. Glaze left alone. 1 on 3. Gets the frag on Sobel. Tries for the aerial move to make him closer towards the site. But Luss plucking him out of the air. Was that actually Luss? I think that was X's. Timeout getting called. And I can only suspect it's Fragsters. Once again, this gives us a time to take a quick look at the scoreboard. 23 frags for Bialy, still taking the lead on MIKSTURA. 24 X's, 19 for Sobel, 18 for Luss. Sydney on 9. On the other side, we have 26 for Lomme, one of the two stand-ins. 21 for Stown and Dragonfly, and Glaze with 20 of his own. Dragonfly and Torben, if I'm not completely mistaken, brothers. Furthermore, their coach on Fragsters is also a brother. So 3 brothers, 2 of them playing on the team and 1 of them coaching. I have massive respect for that. I think I said Torben, obviously I meant Stown. So Stown and Dragonfly are brothers, and I believe the coach is a 3rd brother as well. Let's get back to the action now. It is a bit of a low buy here from Fragsters. Glaze will get something done alongside with Stown and Dragonfly. Yeah, this smells a little bit like OT at this point. You smell that? It's a sweet and Christmassy smell. Again, Fragsters with a full buy. But this is more or less their last chance at a full buy. Lost gets the opening frag. Torben trades out with X's. Dragonfly and Torben still trying to find more frags. It's now a 3-on-2, favoring Fragsters this time around. Sydney up towards the high grounds. Fragsters changing up the line of approach. They have 1 player making a move down towards the B bomb site. That seems to be just a fake. Dragonfly, he got spotted by the player in heaven, but I don't think he spotted him. Trying to change up the position now. That's a good kill, important kill as well onto Sydney. Dragonfly will get shut down by Sobel. It's now back to a 1-on-1. This could be it, Chief. As Torben makes his move back towards the B bomb site for the plant. Torben up close and personal. Sobel going for the aggression now. But it will be Torben to shut him down, and just like that, Fragsters will take the victory. Long fought battle to try and bring it back here from MIKSTURA. Unfortunately, not good enough. First map goes in favor of Fragsters, as mentioned. Coming up next, it's gonna be Nuke, but first, a short break. We'll see you guys in a bit.